Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ladies Room Talk Show. I'm Clarissa Kenty, your Kingdom Concierge. Listen, we're so excited that you're back with us today. I have been out of the Ladies Room for 3 solid weeks. And most of you know I've been in South Africa for that time frame, and I missed the ladies' room. I missed you so much. However, I did come in live a couple of times, and I want to give a shout out to some of my very dear friends now at Oasis FM in Jeffreys Bay, South Africa. I had an opportunity to kind of pop in on their radio station. They gave me 2 shows. It was like, look, Larissa, we want you to come in. We want you to do 2 shows here while you're in Jeffreys Bay. And so I had an opportunity to talk to that audience, and it was a lot of fun. I love the family there, Andre and Bernie. Swats, great people, love them so dearly. They are the owners of Oasis FM. So thank you so much for allowing me and welcoming me into your station. I had a really good time hanging out with you guys. And I had a great time just really meeting some great friends out there, Jenny and Sandra, and just a couple of more people. I don't want to start mentioning a lot of names, Maxie and King's College. It's just so many people, so many things that I can name right now about South Africa, and I'm going to save that for another time. But I had a really great time there, but I missed the ladies' room, so I'm glad to be back. Thank you so much for your support and your prayers. I also want to thank all of you who supported me financially. There were a lot of you out there that supported me. Some I did talk about, some wanted to remain anonymous, and so I respected that. But I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for sowing into this mission. Thank you for sowing into what I believe God has called 9 powerful, amazing women in Birmingham, Alabama to come together united to bring forth God's kingdom and his word to Jeffreys Bay, South Africa. For that, I am forever grateful. Thank you again to organizations, businesses, personal friends, churches who donated into this effort. Thank you. I am forever grateful. And guys, look out for some things we're going to be happening with the 9 amazing women who went to South Africa. We have a great event that's going to be coming up. You'll be hearing about it pretty soon in October. And so keep your ears posted for that. Also, there will be a press conference that's going to take place here in a couple of weeks so that you can meet all the ladies personally, and then we can talk a little bit more about what took place at Jeffreys Bay and what will be coming down the pipeline. So big shout out to Beats and Books in Jeffreys Bay, South Africa, one of the host families and host nonprofits for this venture. And also a big shout out to Grace Klein Community, Jenny Waltman, who made this whole thing possible for us to go and to do what we believe God has called us to do. Thank you. Thank you again. And also thank you for the opportunity. Also, want to remind you, I put out a save the date a couple of weeks ago about an event that will be taking place this Saturday. It's an event God has blessed me to host, and it will be at Michael's Restaurant, right across the street from the Railroad Park. So Michael's Restaurant will be in partnership with this event that we're going to be networking, we're going to be nibbling, and we're going to hear some great live jazz music that will take place rooftop this Saturday afternoon or this Saturday evening. So you don't want to miss that. More information about tickets. Tickets are being sold now. I'm hearing about people are buying tickets and they're getting their friends to come as well. So that event is going to kick off at 5:30 p.m. We'll wrap up at around 8:30 p.m. And then once you leave my event, I want you to hop on over to Fayth Hope's event. Fayth Hope is my guest here tonight. She has an event that's going to be taking place at 9 p.m. Saturday night. So it's just a great pairing. And I want you guys to hear a little bit more about what Fayth has going on. It's going to be great. I'm going to bring her into the ladies' room now. Fayth, welcome to the Ladies Room Talk Show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me, Clarissa.
I am so excited that you're here. I can't believe that you've never been in the talk show before. That's shocking to me, but it's not going to be your last time now. Please know that.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
tell us, Fayth, a little bit about you. You're new to the Ladies Room Talk Show and to our network of friends here. So let's talk a little bit more about what you do, your background, and exactly what you have going on and what will take place on this Saturday.
Woo. What I have going on what day? So many hats. Well, I am a mother to an amazing 17-year-old son. It's his senior year in high school. I'm a therapist by day at the University of Alabama. Roll Tide. And also, I'm a singer and songwriter. That kind of has been on the back shelf lately because I've been doing my thing as a curator for my nonprofit, Soultopia Society. And we are a nonprofit that's dedicated to the curation and promotion of arts and culture beyond the mainstream. And so, things that don't normally get into the limelight, things that are off the beaten path, things that do not get as much attention as it should. I support those things and I put those types of events on to showcase those things. So,
Sweet.
yes, yes,
So we have a lot in common, it looks like. You said you're a vocalist, and I'm a vocalist too.
yes.
Now, what do you sing, soprano or alto?
Well, technically, I'm mezzo soprano, so second soprano.
Yeah. Okay, great. I used to be a
Yeah.
soprano, Faith. I used to be a soprano. And after I had my third child, I went down to a very good, safe alto.
Okay. Okay. Deep, rich alto.
Right. Now I can go up to a soprano, I just don't stay up there, and I certainly don't start up there. So I kinda go up
Yeah.
and come back down. So, but I'm so excited about the things that you're doing and what God is pulling back out to the forefront. I believe this is a season where God is taking talents that have been pushed all the way back and kind of simmering back there on that back eye on the stove. I believe
Yes.
He's pulling those things back out, and I'm grateful for what God is doing for you in this
Thank
season.
you.
And
Thank you.
and let's talk a little bit about is it Soultopian? Soul.
Soultopia is the event. Soultopian Society is the organization.
I
Yes.
love that. So tell us about that. What can we expect this Saturday?
Ah, good vibes first and foremost. You're gonna leave there feeling good. You're gonna be feeling good while you're there. We're gonna have live musical performances, some spoken word artists as well. And we're gonna have a visual artist on the premises painting right there, in the midst of everything. We're gonna have a few vendors on hand selling jewelry and health and beauty products and someone doing henna as also. And we have a band coming all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. They're called Groove 8. They're a jazz funk collective. They've been in operation since the 2000s, and I got a chance to meet them back in 2009 when I just on a trip to New Orleans, and I happened to hear them. And at that time, I was starting my solo career as a singer, and I was like, I love y'all, got you guys sound. I love it. How can we stay in touch? And we've stayed in touch throughout the years and
Nice.
done a show or two together. And now I'm bringing them down to Birmingham. So yeah, I'm excited about everything.
Wow, this is going to be great. I think it's different. Kind of showing us some just a different, as you said, a different vibe. I'm really looking forward to
Yes.
that. So once we finish up at my event, I'm coming to yours, and
Yes.
it won't take me too long to shut things down. But I'm really looking forward to that experience. And so, Are you going to showcase art as
Um,
well, or
Well, not on this one, but that is a good idea to do in the future. But we like I said, we will have someone who will be painting there, and he will have that art piece for sale at the end. So you can be able to strike a deal with him. His name is Ahmad Austin. He actually is an art instructor here in town at Hoover High School, and so
yes, I want to say
yes,
I've had him on my show before.
okay.
Yeah, I want to say I've had him on my show, and if it's the same person I'm thinking, very, very talented. Um,
Hmm.
and so, man, this is going to be great. Really,
Oh
really
yeah.
nice. What are
Oh
some of the
yeah.
vendors that we can expect to see at your event?
Yes, well, as I mentioned, henna. So that is from Blue Lotus Mindy,
Oh,
which they're also a sponsor of Soultopia. Hunter Bell Designs, he deals with jewelry made from metals and whatnot. And then also with jewelry, Soul Sister 3.0, she's fabulous. She has a wide array of different jewelry products. And then we have like I said, the health and beauty products from Yolene's Enhancing Skincare products.
okay, wonderful. I am familiar with most of those vendors. And
Okay.
yeah, the Soul Sister, I'm familiar with her. And
Uh-huh.
some nice pieces. I want to say I went to a fashion show or something that
Uh-huh.
she had some people modeling her clothing. Beautiful pieces. If this is the same person I'm thinking of. Um,
Okay.
and then of course Yolane, I'm good friends with her and her products
Okay.
are amazing as well. So I am excited. It's something different, Faith, that you're not seeing in Birmingham. I like that. And I think people are looking for something different, something to have a very nice, safe vibe. And, you don't have
Yes.
to worry about a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's just chill, you're talking to people, you're listening to
Mhm.
music, you're watching, Ahmad do his thing. So, I really like the fact that you're supporting vendors who are in the local area and helping to push business to them. Faith,
Mhm.
and you're probably like I am, we're watching, what's taking place as it relates to economy. We're watching,
Mhm.
we're looking, and, in order to help each other really continue to keep our businesses going the way we need to, we have to start using our circle. And I
Mhm.
like the fact that you're using your platform to support local businesses through what you're doing. And I believe
Mhm.
that's going to be a very key and pivotal part as we continue to go throughout this year and going into the next year. We have to use
Yes.
the circle, Faith. I like how
Yes.
you're doing things. I really do.
And if you think you like that, just you wait till you hear the lineup of artists and performers that I have for you. I have two spoken word artists, two poets, Joy Minor and Glenwood Herbs, who happens to be my cousin.
Glenwood has been in the
Um,
ladies' room too
oh, Glenwood's been here too.
a couple
Oh,
times.
okay, come
I
on,
love
guys.
it.
Okay.
Okay, I want to hear some more.
Yes, and then we have a lyricist. I wouldn't call him just a rapper. He's a hip hop artist,
Okay.
Bashan Lavelle. If you like a Tribe Called Quest, then you're gonna dig him. And then I told you about Groove Aid already,
Right.
and then I am gonna perform as well.
What you say? Okay, push
Yes.
yours back towards the end. Give me a little time to get there because I want to see you perform and I want to hear it. So I'm
Okay, and I'm gonna be backed by R&B Vibes Live. They're out of Huntsville, Alabama.
nice. Oh, this is
Yeah, yes, they're
great.
gonna be our house band for the night
I love
until
it.
Groove 8 comes on.
Wow. This is a whole, as you say, a whole vibe. And
A
I
whole
like that. I
vibe.
like the community that you're bringing together. So I'm excited about that. My daughter does spoken word. She won, I think, first place for the state of Alabama. Some award she won with. I think it was creative, original pieces that she created and produced and did her thing. So
Okay,
I may have to, if she's not busy. She's back in college now. So, but she
okay,
may be my plus one. It'll be my husband and I and Taylor. So hopefully
okay.
she'll come and check it out. So I know she would love that. She would love it, love it, love it, love it.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I love that. So Faith, tell me a little bit more about the name. How did you come up with this name? It's so different. It's so unique, and I like it.
And it is trademarked.
Smart, cool.
Well, Soultopia began in Augusta, Georgia. I lived actually in North Augusta, South Carolina, but I did my thing down in Augusta, Georgia. It's just across the Savannah River, so it's what they call it, the Central Savannah River area, the CSRA.
Mhm.
So, but yes. Back in spring of 2012, I was telling myself, I really want to do an event because, for selfish reasons, for do something on my birthday and then also just create my own platform because at that time I, was having somewhat of a challenge securing gigs. And in Augusta at that time, it was mainly you were either rock or you did R&B and soul cover
Mm,
tunes
mm,
or you're a rapper, where I guess people probably didn't necessarily know where to fit me in, because I was a mix of, soul, jazz, spoken word. I guess you can call it progressive soul. Some people you refer to it as neo soul.
mm.
And so it wasn't, many people down there at that time that were like me and had my sound. And so I wanted to ask, I had already been putting on events, start beginning in my late 20s, just as a promoter and organizer. And then I started singing through those events. I mean, I've been singing all my life since like, elementary school, but as far as singing for, as a career, that started in my late 20s, around the same time that I was putting on events. But anyway, fast forward to 2012, um, I put together Soultopia, and I said, and it was amazing. Like people were there, like, oh my God, we've never heard anything like this before. Your sound, oh my God, this is different. And unfortunately, it was so different for people that they didn't necessarily, some of them didn't necessarily know what to do with it because at that time it had set precedence. It was like one of the first few, events of its caliber in Augusta at that time. And so I did that in June of 2012. And then I said, I'm going to make it a 6 month thing. So every 6 months, and I did it in December. I invited down Ryan Kilgore. He was the saxophonist for Stevie Wonder on tour for many years. And I went to college with him. So I could call him up like, homie, I need your help. And that's how it went down. I needed somebody to perform to be the headliner for the one that December in 2012. And then fast forward, just as soon as I was gaining some steam and, gaining like, I guess, a name behind myself and, the product and whatnot, um, I ended up moving back home. So I left Augusta on a high point, but I feel like sometimes I may have left too quickly. Like I probably should have stayed there a little longer and continued to cultivate Soultopia and whatnot. And so, yes, so this is the first time since December 2012 that I am doing Soultopia. So I'm a little nervous. And this is an even larger scale than it was from when I did it over in Augusta.
Wow. Hey, I think it's great. And I believe in God's timing. I
Oh
believe
yeah.
that, his timing is not our timing, Faith. And sometimes when we feel like we're like maybe missed it or missed opportunities, I believe his grace is so sufficient that he'll bring
Mhm.
those missed opportunities back around again when we're ready.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
believe that you're
Mhm.
ready. You probably
Mhm.
have a little bit more gumption, a little more gall, and a little more confidence than you did in the younger years. So
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
excited. I'm excited about it. And we have something else in common as I'm hearing you talk. We're both from South
Okay.
Carolina.
Oh, okay. I'm originally from here, but I lived over in South Carolina for 11 years. 1 year in Columbia, and then the other 10 in North Augusta. Mhm.
Okay. So if you lived in Columbia, you're familiar with Spartanburg.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Spartanburg and Greenville. So I'm
Mhm.
from Spartanburg.
Okay. Okay.
Wow. So 11 years. Why 11 years? I mean, why were you there?
Well, I went to grad school at the University of South Carolina.
Okay.
I was married during that time. I kind of followed suit. He was working for, the Department of Energy over in, the Aiken, South Carolina
Yep.
area and
Mhm.
whatnot. That's, what they call Savannah Riverside. And
Right.
so, like I said, I followed suit because I knew we were going to be setting up shop and stuff. We're no longer married, but we're still really good friends. Really good friends. And he, has always been a supporter of my art and my events. So,
Right,
yeah,
right.
and still is.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. So, how can people get tickets? I may have missed that, but how can people get tickets
Yes.
who are interested in coming on this Saturday? Just give that
Yes.
information out.
Well, I will get Carolina girl. I'm from Columbia. All right, Columbia. Um, well, the easiest way I can tell you because it is going to be kind of confusing with the short URL that I have. I mean, I would have to spell it out, but the easier way that you can get to it is go to our Soultopian Society website. So that's like utopian, but instead of a U, it's soul on the front. So SOULTOPIAN society.com/, Soultopia. So again, utopia, no U, put a soul on the front.
Okay.
So soultopiansociety.com
Yeah.
/ Soultopia. You can read a little bit about the event, and there's going to be a button that you can click, and it'll take you to where you can purchase your tickets.
Okay. And I want to put that up there again. I tell you what, is there a way that you can text me that and then I can put that on the
Yes.
show there so we can have that kind of scrolling as we're talking? Um,
Okay.
yeah, Janice says she has
Uh,
cousins in Aiken, in Allen, Aiken, in Aiken. And I used to work in Aiken. I worked there for several years.
okay.
World, yeah. Yeah. So as she's putting that in, guys, remember Soultopia is going to be taking place this Saturday at 9 p.m. In the Birmingham area. It's going to be a great show, great lineup, vendors, artists. Some of our local artists are going to be there, and it's going to be a great event. You are going to love it. It's definitely something with some good, nice, smooth vibes. And we're going to have one of our artists is going to be there. And once he completes the piece that he's going to be creating there on site, you can, I guess, put a bid to purchase that, right, Faith?
Yes, he
I'm
will be out
excited.
there. He'll be there and available. I put it in the private chat. I don't know if you
Okay.
saw it or not.
Yes,
All
let's
right.
see here. Yep, got it. We'll go ahead and put that in so that everyone can check that out. And we're also going to put that in the comments as well. So, guys, go to the
Okay.
comments for that link there and feel free to go ahead and purchase your tickets for the event that will take place this Saturday, 9 p.m., 8:30, I believe, the doors will open, or 8 o'clock.
8,
8,
8.
8 o'clock doors will open, so you can get there early and kind of find your good seating and sit down and chill. But I think it's going to be a great event, and we're going to
Yes.
have fun. Certainly going to get there a little bit
Yes.
later, but I'll be there. I got to come.
Okay, well, good. And I left out something. How can I leave out my host? My host, Thad Weller, he's a poet and also a lyricist, a hip hop artist. And starting out the night with us when the doors open will be DJ Radu. He's going to be doing an eclectic mix of spins, So he's gonna set out the vibe very well. And I want to let you guys know it is, general admission. That is standing room only. However, if you purchase VIP, then you will get guaranteed seating and a little gift from yours truly.
Nice. Oh, yeah. That's going to be great. That's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that. I love how you operate, Faith. I love it.
Thank
I
you.
love
Thank
it. It's
you.
gonna be great. Gonna be great, guys. Listen, go ahead and get your tickets. I suggest obviously VIP, so you can get that little gift from Faith. And we have the website here, so go ahead and jot that website down. Also, in the live stream, in the comments, you will also see the link there as well. So you can go ahead and pull that link and go ahead and get your tickets so you can get a part and be a part of this amazing event. So I'll tell you what, Faith, one of the things that we like to do before we end the show is that we love to have our guests to give a parting word or a word of encouragement. And I would love for you to speak to those people who have that gift of creativity and they love writing and they have that voice that they can do the vibing and they can do the spoken word, but they're afraid and
Mhm.
they just don't feel like they have the stuff or the goods to pull it off. Can you speak to those people tonight and give them an encouraging word?
Mm, let's see. First and foremost, you were blessed with it. So use it. Use it well. Nourish it, refine it, practice, practice, practice. Leather, rinse, repeat. Is yours to have and is yours to show to the world. It's no accident that you were blessed with the gift that you have. So don't deprive the world of this gift because it's not meant just for you. It's meant for all of us. So we are really looking forward to what you will give birth to.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. That's an encouraging word. And guys, the good thing about this, Faith is just not giving us words of encouragement. If you were listening to the show earlier, she actually kind of gave us a peek of her journey from when she started and kind of what I call it, kind of backed up, backpedaled a little bit on that thing and went another direction. But God brought the opportunity back to her again, and she's in full
Mhm.
throttle. She's in with both feet in and not looking back.
Oh, yeah.
And so I
Oh, yeah.
believe that just based on you talking, Faith, that this is a faith move for you and faith steps. But I believe that
Ooh, it is.
it's going to be great. It's going to be great because
Thank
that's the
you.
only way we can activate God's faith is just by moving and us not knowing the end result. And so I'm excited. I'm excited about the next steps for faith, hope, and what God is going to be doing for you. So kudos to you. It's going to be
Thank
great, guys.
you.
Be sure to go out to. Do you have a Facebook page where we can go and follow? I think that'll be a good way for us to stay abreast of what's taking place with Soultopia
Yes.
Society.
Yes. Yes, that's it. Just go find Soultopian Society. We're right there on
I-
Facebook.
Is it one word or three?
Soultopian Society is two words. So
One word.
Soultopian and then Society.
All right, perfect. So, guys, listen, go out there and hit like and follow Soultopian Society. We want to stay abreast with what's going on with Faith and what all she has taken place with this organization because this is just one of many things that Faith does in the community. We want to commune with
Mhm.
community. And
Yes.
commune means that we are communicating with each other. We're joining together as a united foe, as a united people. And so that's so
Mhm.
important in this day and age that we're working together um, as one. So it's
Mhm.
no longer we are to operate with one person. There's enough for all of us to eat. And that's, I've heard that said
Yeah.
many times, Faith, but I'm going to say it again. It's enough for
Oh,
all of us
yeah.
to eat. We just need to make sure that we're confident within ourselves that we can open up and work with other people and not be jealous or combative or competitive. It's enough to go around. And so I'm so excited, Faith, at what you're doing and how you're bringing
Thank
all of these
you.
people together. What I find that you're doing on this Saturday is that we're seeing people that we don't see normally. You're giving us
Exactly. And
fresh faces. I love fresh
mhm.
faces. And so I'm excited
Yeah.
about that. It's not saying that these people aren't common or known. It's just that sometimes you see the same people all the time over and over and over again, but there's so many.
That's the mainstream.
Yeah.
And we're going, and like I said, we promote and curate arts and culture beyond the mainstream.
Mm,
So
I
we're
love
staying in line with our mission.
I love it. I love it. And I know that they're grateful too. Looking forward to hearing more things about you, Faith. And listen,
Yes.
you have a virtual key to the Ladies Room Talk Show. So use it whenever you want to.
Thank you so much, Clarissa. I really appreciate you having me on here and giving me the platform to speak on Soultopia and Soultopian Society and, a little bit about myself. So I appreciate what you do for the community and being a sounding board and an advocate for people doing good things
Thank
in
you.
the community.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And hopefully you and I can join forces and do something together. I can
Oh yeah.
certainly see that happening. So I'm so excited, Faith. Again, thank you. I know you were busy coming before we jumped into the Ladies Room Talk Show, and I'm so grateful for you taking out the opportunity to hang out with
Yeah.
me tonight. And anytime you have anything coming up that you need to talk about, use the key.
I
Use
surely
the
will. I will use it.
All right, guys. Listen, thank you so much for joining me as always inside the Ladies Room Talk Show. Be sure to go ahead and take this link, share it with your network of friends. Let people know what Soultopia is going to be doing this Saturday at 9 o'clock p.m. Share the link. We want to get everybody we can out there to support what Fayth is doing and what she's doing in the community, and also to support our local artists. It's going to be great. It's going to be an amazing time. So we'll see you back here next week. Stay blessed and stay the course. Good night.
Step into the ladies' room with Clarissa.